Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Earle, and welcome back to another episode of Earle Sports Bets. And today we have another free pick video. This in college football, the Big Ten championship game, and we get Oregon versus Penn State. The Ducks 3.5-point favorites, total 49.5 in this game. Both these teams are already in the playoffs, basically. I don't really see a world where if either team loses, they're not in the playoffs, especially Oregon. So this game, yes, it's Oregon's first Big Ten championship game. It is still a Big Ten championship game. But when you look at motivation, probably it's a little bit more important to Penn State than it is Oregon. But we have Oregon Ducks 12-0 straight up, but only 6-6 ATS. They weren't the greatest of covering teams, but I mean, we're talking 13.5, 24, 22.5, 23.5, those type of spreads they weren't covering. They were rarely a favorite of anything less than that throughout the season, other than when they played Ohio State. On the flip side, we have the Penn State Nittany Lions, who, when they struggled to cover numbers this year, they're 11-1. They're 6-6 ATS. They were also big favorites in a lot of games. They were 11.5-point favorite against Minnesota. They win by 1. They were 4-point favorites against USC. They win by 3. They were 29.5-point favorites against UCLA. They win by 18. They win by 14 as 19-point favorites against Illinois. My bad. So yes, this is a team that I think they've been dogs once this year, and they lost to Ohio State in that game. Now, when I was running my numbers for this game, and you guys know I value my projected numbers probably more than anything. Obviously, markets I like to understand as well, and things along those lines. I have Oregon around a half to a 1-point favorite on a neutral site. I think Penn State is one of those teams that can compete for the national championship this year. Not saying they will, but I think this is a field goal type of game. And I think this will come down to a last-minute field goal to take the lead. In like one of those situations, very similar to what we saw between Oregon and Ohio State earlier in the year, a 32-31, that type of game. I wouldn't be surprised if this game finishes something along the lines of, well, the total is 49.5, so 27-24, 24-21, something along those lines. I think this is a 3-point game. Who wins? Yeah, I kind of lean Penn State to win the game. I think this is a bigger game for Penn State than it is Oregon. And I think there's too many points in this spot as well. So I'll go ahead, take the points with the Nittany Lions here, plus the 3.5 when they take on Oregon in the Big Ten championship game. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earle Sports Bets, or we go live, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bets show. That's going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck.